Ready to go on vacation? Let's talk about what it's like to travel while Black. Hello everyone, welcome back to Phenomenal Me, where I share my Black experiences, support Black businesses, and try to bring joy into your lives as we talk about Blackness. I hope that you'll enjoy what I'm doing, and if you like it, please subscribe, press that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I'm posting every Sunday, so feel free to join me on this journey. All right, so today we're going to talk about traveling while Black. And right now we are in the midst of a global pandemic. COVID-19 has shut down the world and most travel venues and modalities. So I kind of want to speak to everybody in tourism right now. As you're preparing and as you're trying to adapt, consider Black people. So let me explain kind of my experience while traveling. I'll take you through my journey and maybe you'll adapt some things, hopefully. So the first thing is, okay, I want to go on vacation. What's the first thing you need to do? I gotta find it. So I'm going to give you my experience of traveling while Black. And I'm hoping that while we are in the midst of, right now as I'm filming this, we're in the midst of COVID-19. This is the global pandemic and travel, vacations, everything is basically shut down. And I'm hoping that from this video, those who are trying to adapt and trying to find ways to, regain market share once the world opens again, that you'll consider Black people even while you're doing that. So I'll walk you through my process of planning a vacation. So the first thing is, where do you want to go? Right? Now, as a Black person, I'm going to start off by researching. I'm going to look into your country. I'm going to look into how you treat Black people, how other Black people's experiences. And if the reviews state that this is a racist country, I will not be going there, because I'm not putting my dollars into an economy that doesn't respect me. And this is not just a me thing. This is something that we do across the board. It's researching non-racist countries to visit. Consider that. I don't know, as Black people, I don't know how to tell you as a country to not be racist anymore. But know that we're checking those things. And if you choose to be, we're not coming and we're not spending our money there. Maybe that's something you want. And if that's the case, then stay where you are and backward wherever you are. And I can only hope that if there are any Black people there, that you're changing culture, because it's no longer acceptable. Moving on, right? So the first thing I will do is research, where I want to go. So I find my place. Okay, they're inclusive. They're great. All right. So what's the next thing? Where am I going to stay? So if you choose, I tend to use hotels because it's easier for me. You're anonymous, you just book a hotel and you continue. Airbnbs, I think I spoke about this on one of my Instagram posts. Airbnbs, if I'm traveling with someone who is not Black, I'll ask them to book the Airbnb, because places will be available to them that won't be available to me. Somehow, it's not available, it's booked, or I don't know, whatever reason it is. Consider your racism, or consider your perception of Black people. I am not going to ruin your home. I am not going to have, rule-breaking parties of people. I don't know, I think what people see in the past anyway, what people have seen on TV of Black people has impacted a lot of how they treat us, of course. So I think you think that what you see on rap videos or whatever, I think that's what you think when I ask to book your hotel. Know that there is television and there's reality. So as this world opens, I'm gonna ask those who are hosting Airbnbs or any other such, I don't know what it might be in the future, but any other such place where you're looking at people's faces to decide whether or not they can book a hotel stay or a room or whatever. Be more inclusive, be open. Give Black people an opportunity to show you who we are, rather than judging us based on your perceptions. Because know that that's something that I'm watching. And that's how I kind of adapt booking Airbnbs. Or sometimes I'll just book a hotel instead, just because it's easier. Anyway, so now I am at the airport. Let's see that we're traveling. So we made it to the airport. I'm very excited. We made it all the way through. And we're sitting in business class. Shocking. My favorite moment anytime I sit business class or first class or whatever is when one of the people around me will look and give you that, what are you doing here? Right? And I would like to say that it could be because I look so young, so thank you. But it's probably because, well, I shouldn't say probably, but I don't know. I've experienced it enough to know that there is a look that is given, and these are those non-overt, this is because you're Black, but it's these small little kind of the microaggressions, those little things that you experience over and over again that tell you this is because you're Black that this is happening, or that I even have to question when all I want to do is show up on the flight, have a great flight, and get to my destination. Now I have to deal with whomever that is looking and questioning, what am I doing here, and do I deserve to be in this seat? Or my favorite is for those who are so bold to come up and ask, so are you a singer? Black people can do more than sing and make money. I'm just saying, I could be a business exec. I could be a writer. I could be a dancer. I could be a what are they called? Tech mogul? Mogul? Sorry. I could be anything. I could just be a person who saved up their money and wants to go on vacation in class. Just let me be. If you see somebody who doesn't necessarily look like what you think someone should look like, first of all, you should consider what that even means. Let them be. Just let them enjoy. Just say hello and move on. All right, so that is in the air. We are now made it through our flight. I've arrived at my destination. I'm gonna come out of context here, and I'm gonna tell you a story that happened to me when I was traveling to Montreal. So I arrived in Montreal and I was going through customs. So we land in Montreal, going through customs. I am arriving into the customs gate, and before I even go down the escalator to where you're gonna fill out, back then you filled out the cards, to where I fill out the cards, I'm randomly stopped by security. Now, I at the time I think I had dreadlocks. Yeah, I had my locks back then. And there's all these people around us, but I, of course, got randomly stopped. So they're giving me their questions, where are you from, yada, yada, yada. I'm answering his questions. I'm like, great, thanks. And I continue. I go downstairs. I am now at baggage claim. I am waiting to collect my bag. Once again, I am randomly stopped by security. Or customs, sorry. So customs says, hey, yada, yada. I was like, yo, I just spoke to someone upstairs. That's okay, I'm still gonna assess you, just gonna check you here. So again, go through the same questions. Where are you from? What's going on? All I'm trying to do is get my bag. I've already spoken to 2 of you at this point. I go to now where I'm gonna give him my card. People are giving in their cards and they just continue. I give my card, hold on, here we go. 3rd time talking, where are you from? What's going on? This. I was like, he didn't send me to secondary, and I am very appreciative of that, because I don't know, you get to a point where you're thinking, just breathe through it. Just breathe through this experience and don't make it worse by getting angry. But it gets to a point where I can only take so much of you profiling me and doing this to me because I am Black before I just want to tell you something. So I'm very happy I didn't go to secondary, because I don't think I would have made it through that. Anyway, traveling while Black. So know that sometimes, maybe if you're picking somebody up and they come out of the airport and they just look mad, sometimes that's what travel is like. Okay, so now I am through the airport. I am done with all of that. I've got my baggage. I am looking for a taxi and I head to my destination. It's that relaxed moment. that peace moment, and then you have to test the waters. So depending on where you're going, I think I had a really fun experience when I was in Asia, because like it's entirely different culture. And while I think you're gonna go on YouTube, look at all these people like living Black in Asia, and just you'll see their experiences. But for me, while walking, on the streets, I would have people just stare, like just stare. I remember the first time I went, I had someone I'm walking in the street. Oh, my food's ready. I'm walking in the street and somebody just reaches out and they're touching my hair. And I'm thinking, what are you doing? But I don't know. I guess in that situation, she was so genuine. I guess I'm looking at her as though she's probably never seen a Black person before. And she was just so in awe with my hair and everything. It can be exciting. Some people embrace it and they love that. Like, touch my hair. Let's learn about different cultures, and they want to enjoy that. Some people don't. Some people just want to go somewhere else, experience something new. I want to look at you and learn something new about you, like it depends on what you want when traveling. So for those countries that we're going to, where we're going to be experiencing, or where you might not see a lot of Black people, or where you just have different perceptions of Black people, give us a moment to say hello and I don't know. Just give us some grace here. Just give us some grace, because sometimes we're down for it and sometimes we're not. And it's just what it is when traveling Black. One other really, really, really funny thing. If I want to go to the beach, lay in the sun, and get my summer tan on, don't say anything to me. I'm allowed to do that. We are allowed to tan if we want to. I enjoy having my nice tan moment. I know people are all like, what are you doing in the sun? Relaxing. Oh man, I think I should write a book on these things. Traveling while Black is fun and interesting. So there we go. That's my story. Tell me your stories. And I know this is not just a Black thing. I know that many other cultures have different experience while traveling. So I'm just speaking from the Black experience so that you learn from mine. Feel free to tell me your experiences, things that you wish would change. And yeah, let's talk about that. Traveling while Black or other. That sounds really weird. Sorry. Like, just traveling. Experiences while traveling. Mine is an experience while traveling Black. All right. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like what I'm doing, go ahead and subscribe. Press the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. I'm posting every Sunday. That's it. Everybody stay well. Talk to you later. Peace. So I'm hoping that you will learn and share with me as I share my world. And what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay.